What's happening, Ice Cubes? My name is Matty Ice Cube, and this is a risky one. I'm doing this before I go to work today. It is almost 6 a.m. It's Sunday. It's Sunday morning, so it's gonna be busy today, and I'm gonna be tired at the end of it all. I'm rolling my sleeves up because I work in a lot of water, and I don't want to get my shirt too dirty. I don't have to explain myself to you. But I've been really sassy lately. But oh god, the length of my hair is really showing today. That's not the point of this vlog. The point of this vlog is I haven't made a vlog recently. And I've been trying to do better about making either weekly or bi-weekly vlogs to keep you guys up to date on what I'm doing in terms of videos. Lately I've been more focused on the Amnesia custom stories, because I really want to play them to the best of my ability. I really want to enjoy them, because once they're done, they're done. I'll probably never go back to them again because of how much trouble Amnesia has given me in the past. Which was a ridiculous amount. It was just nuts how ridiculous it fought me with me trying to get it to work. And then it wasn't until about a week ago or so that I actually sat down and said, I'm going to get this to work, and in the end I got it to work. Damn. Hit my elbow. But I really do love Amnesia. I love it a lot. It isn't just because it was the first series that I did, which I'm still super proud of how it went. But it's also because I probably put the most heart into Amnesia. Huh? Something about review count. I'm not worried about it. I'm not too worried about it. No one watches my videos. I'm not too worried about it. So I think the biggest thing was the evolution that my channel has gone through is massive. There was a lot that has changed over the past few, I don't want to say years, because it's not even been 2 years yet, but over the past year and a half, I've been through a lot. I've been through so much. And the fact that I'm still here is mind-boggling. And it's because I have a lot of hope. I have a lot of faith in myself, not only as a content creator, but also as a person. Question mark. Sorry, I'm looking through my playlists. I'm micromanaging my channel right now. I have a lot of faith that one of these days people are going to appreciate what I'm doing and why I'm here. Oh god, I just found the I give up, which was when I gave up on trying to do Amnesia custom stories. God, I gotta get rid of some of these because they're terrible. My biggest thing that I have wanted to change was, oh god, what was it? I can't remember. I'm blanking out. I'm blanking out on what I'm trying to say. What was I going to say? Now I remember. I wanted to change some things. For example, in the past, I have brought up things that are happening in my everyday life. And that's a big no. That's a big no-no. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't trouble you guys with stuff that I'm doing in real life. It doesn't, like, I'll let you know if I'm, like, going on a trip or taking a break, but I won't trouble you with all my personal problems. That was something that I did stupidly in my earlier days, a year and a half ago. God, looking back at me a year and a half ago, holy shit, there's a difference. I look way different. I look way different than I did 2 years ago. And I need to be more open and inviting and actually welcoming people in with all of my stupidity and my positive attitude, because a lot of what I used to do, especially, and Skyrim is my biggest shame because there was no heart in it. My heart wasn't in it. And I got frustrated because I was sitting recording for hours and hours and hours and putting them out every single day. And it was just frustrating for me because I didn't give myself a break. I was like, no, I have to get this done by a certain amount of time. And I'm like, I had all the time in the world back then. I wish I had half as much time to sit down and record as I did then. Back then, I didn't have a concurrent job. I didn't have a concrete job. I was just doing odd jobs here and there for bits of cash. And now that I have a current job, I have less time to do things, but I feel like the stuff that I'm doing now has a lot more heart into it. Like, I'm putting my all into these videos that I'm making, especially Amnesia, because the way I approach Amnesia is I take it with a very casual, cynical, and frankly stupid manner, just to level out the horror, because the horror aspect is still there. I'm still creeped out. I do it to ease the tension. Not just for myself, but for you guys watching, because watching that stuff is hard. Being in the moment, recording it is even harder. I don't think you guys realize, because I don't just sit and do one episode at a time. I sit and do big, long sessions because I don't have enough time to sit and do a video every day. So I sit, record, and then edit everything all in one day. And then I have work, and I focus on work after that. That's pretty much my weekly schedule, because I work the weekends. And so I have less time to do stuff on the weekends. So I usually, because technically Monday and Tuesday are my weekend, because those are my 2 days off usually every week. And I also have Friday, which is supposed to be podcast day, but we've not been able to get everybody together on that day, so we may have to change the day, which is fine by me. I mean, if I have to adjust for everyone's schedule, that is fine. I didn't attempt to do one at all this week because I haven't actually talked to everyone yet about changing the day. Another thing that I really desperately need to change is the way I present myself, because I'm not always the easiest person to sit and watch. To be fair, I make myself laugh all the time from just my sheer stupidity, and I enjoy making my videos. I review all of my footage. I edit all my own stuff. I do all my own stuff. It's very basic level stuff. I don't do all the fancy edits because that's not me. It's not completely raw footage anymore. I still have to edit out bits and pieces here and there. And I have to compile all my footage together a lot, because usually they're all separate files because Amnesia is weird. But see, I love what I do. I could sit here and talk about what I do all day long. But I think the huge thing that needs to change is I need to stop talking about it. Because I've had a lot of people give out to me about me talking about it all the time. I can't help it. I can't help that I love what I do. I understand that a lot of people don't appreciate me talking about it all the time, but I love what I do. What they need to understand is, when I talk about what I do, I'm not promoting myself. I'm just stating facts. I'm not here to promote myself, to be big, to be huge, just to get to be this huge YouTuber. I don't necessarily want that. That would be great, but that's not necessarily what I want. See, if I were to get huge like Aurora did, which was, she exploded. Her channel basically exploded. She has a popularity boom right now, which is fantastic. I'm really happy for her. She deserves it. Aurora is Lady Mania, by the way. If you guys didn't know that. I should just say Lady Mania, because I keep giving away her real name. I'm an asshole like that. I prefer real names. I prefer first names. So, if I'm friends with someone, I prefer to be on a first name basis, so that I know who I'm talking to in my own head and out loud. It helps me coordinate my thoughts. Because, unlike most men my age, I think a million different things all at once. And I completely lost my thought. Fuck. Right, this is going to be a longer vlog, by the way, because this is actually a discussion. This is not just a normal vlog. This is me discussing something with you guys. I would love feedback, but as a channel as small as I am, I'm probably not going to get any, which is fine. I'm perfectly okay with that. I have been a small channel since I started. I didn't expect to get anywhere anytime ever, really. But oh well, it's anyone's preference whether they want to comment or not. You guys probably haven't been able to hear me this whole time. I'm so far away from my microphone. And I keep not looking at the camera because I keep looking at my capture because it's right here. Because you guys are here while my capture is here, and I keep looking at my capture to make sure everything is working. But let me just throw a scenario out here. So, if one day, say, I get a big popularity boom like Lady Mania did, and I suddenly have been thrust upon 2,000 to 3,000 different people subscribing my channel and commenting on my stuff, I would be a little overwhelmed at first, but I would adapt and deal with it in my own way and deal with it properly and as an adult, pretty much. I would deal with it in an adult fashion and get through all of my comments, because that would mean uploads would be a lot less so that I can read comments. Comments would probably be my main priority, because a lot of people don't have a YouTuber that actually takes the time to read through all the comments and reply. I have always been very notorious at replying to my commenters. I don't have a lot of comments. I have like 30 or some from the past year and a half. But I've replied to 90% of them. The other 10% were spammers. Which I ignore. I ignore from now. I have learned my lesson in that regard and ignore spammers. Always. Always ignore spammers. No more sub for subs. Those are bad. That is not how YouTube, that is not how YouTubers work together. You don't sub for sub. That's not how that works. I shouldn't be the one to judge, because the lengths some people go to for subscribers, Christ. But I think, yeah, my main goal would be to read all the comments. At around like 10,000 or so, you would have to understand I wouldn't be able to get through that many comments every day. I would try and reply to as many as possible. But good God, I only have so much time in the day, and I only have so many days out of the week. Because my job is very physical. So I come home, I'm dead tired. I want to go to bed. Sometimes I push myself, take an energy drink or drink a soda or get some coffee, and I push through the rest of the day. I should probably start doing that from now on again, just to fix my sleep schedule, because I can't even sleep at night anymore, is how fucked over my schedule is. But I keep trying to say I think, and I keep stopping myself, because I don't think, I know. I know what I need to change. I've been sitting here observing my channel for a year and a half now and growing with it and attempting to evolve with it as a content creator, because I don't know, I just want to give my all. no. Oh. Well, I fixed my frame rate issue. I'm a fucking idiot sometimes. Um, anyway, the quality should be much better now or something. I don't know. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. Ugh. Oh, it's 640 by 480. Can I... I can't have it by... I can't have 1280 by 720 and 30 frames per second. That sucks. That sucks. I mean, my camera's not the best, so we'll forgive it. Anyway, the camera blur should be less now. I apologize for that. I should have fixed that a long fucking time ago. God, I'm such a fucking dingus. Cause my main goal for the channel is to have fun. I'm a very positive, outgoing, over-exaggerating kind of guy. I love to have that kind of fun where it's over the top and fucking shit humor. I love making shit jokes. It shows that I have that sense of humor. But that's not everybody's cup of tea. Unfortunately. A lot of people take things too seriously, and a lot of things take everything anyone says far too seriously. A lot of you people just need to calm the hell down and fucking relax. Life is not meant to be worth lived as a ball of frustration and negativity. That is not how you get through life. Do I have my ups and downs? Oh yeah. Do I put them on my channel? Every once in a while. Back then, it was much worse. When I first started, I had to be a lot quieter in a lot of my other videos because it was fucking dead midnight. And I had school. This was back when I was in school. College, not high school. I did not start while I was in high school. Quentin did that. I didn't. I waited until I had extra time on my hands. It was towards the end of my college education. Back when I was trying to be an engineer. I was going to go to be an engineer. I could have been an engineer. I've said that a lot. I know people think I'm ripping off Markiplier, but no, I could have been an engineer. I had already gotten a letter of acceptance from my college, from the college of my fucking dreams, which was the engineering program in Cincinnati, Ohio. And I was fucking set. I was dead set on going. But it was the fact that I had to waste most of my college education on prerequisites rather than getting things in certain other fields to actually maintain a job, to pay for school and the cost of living in Cincinnati and everything. That stressed me out to no end, and it pissed me off that I had to waste 4 years just to attend an engineering program and then be able to get a job in engineering. I wanted to at least get a little bit of what I wanted in my field to get a apprenticeship or something. But engineering's a lucrative business, by the by. It's like ridiculous. So is like welding or any of the trade schools are fantastic. I would highly recommend going to a trade school or going into a trade rather than going into something that I was going into. Because a lot of the trades that are going in now, like welding or construction, is in really high demand because a lot of people don't want to do that anymore. No one wants to put in the physical labor. Just leave it to a farm boy like me to want to do all the physical work. That was incredibly racist, but coming from a guy from a farm kid, that's not racist if it's coming from me, because I grew up on a farm and I was going into engineering. I'm incredibly intelligent. I've never taken an IQ test, but I would say it's far above average, considering that I do 10 million things at once in my head all the time. I had so many opportunities to go and do several different things, and I pushed them to the wayside because I was dead set on going my own direction, on doing my own thing. I didn't want anybody's help. I wanted to do it all myself. And that was ultimately my downfall. And now this all of a sudden turned into a story about me, and I'm going to stop it right there because I am not egotistical like that. God, I do this all the time. It always directs straight back into what I've done and who I am. I've already told you who I am. I already told you what I've done. I'm a college dropout. I'm an engineering student. I'm an engineering failure. I'm a failure of an engineering student. That's what I was trying to say. I'm a genius, but I'm an idiot at the same time. Being an idiot is so much more fun, by the by. Being a genius idiot is the best. God. But see, I just want to reach out to other people who love the things I love and do the things that I want to do, and want to have fun and make jokes and just have fun, cuz that was the spirit in which this channel was made, was to have fun, make references, make stupid ass jokes, be stupid. It was, my early days were probably my best. Me making a bounce back now as a creator is great. And the fact that my computer is a boss at recording and doing 10 things at once, I've been able to upgrade my recording capabilities. I figured out how to reduce the amount of CPU my Bandicam takes out. I figured out how to record in 60 frames a second. I've learned a couple new editing tricks. I've grown as a creator. But I think people who get into these positions, whether they're big YouTubers or not, they get disillusioned. And they get delusions of grandeur. They get deluded. And they think they're all that. And power corrupts. When you're on YouTube, you have a lot of power. As a content creator, you have a lot of power. It is ridiculous how much power you have, because YouTube puts a lot of trust in the content creators. If you get big and start getting noticed by YouTube and start getting contacted by YouTube consistently, then you have a lot of power in your hands. And a lot of people lately are letting that power get to their heads. And it's gotten ridiculous. YouTube has become a pretty different place from what it used to be. Hell, 6 years ago, a lot of the shit that's going on now was never a problem. But then again, that was back when your monetization was based on view count instead of view duration. and whether you had ad rev or not, because you had to have an AdSense account. You still have to have one now, but it's less of a requirement. I think it's more of you actually have to. They have requirements, a shit ton of requirements now for monetization and making money off YouTube because of all the shit that's gone on for the past 6 years. All in all, YouTube is a very much different place. It's a lot scarier and it's a lot more dangerous nowadays. But as a creator who started almost 2 years ago, which is still kind of hard to believe, coming in, I didn't really care about getting anywhere. It wasn't until after my first year that I really noticed that, oh, I'm not getting anywhere. Shit. And now coming up on my second year, I'm a lot wiser, I'd like to say, about how YouTube works. And at this point, I'm like, fuck it. People don't want to watch my videos. Okay. Don't watch it. If you don't enjoy it, don't watch it. I'm here to have fun. I'm not here to conform to your views or your preconceptions on how videos should be made. I'm making videos my way, and this is my channel. So basically, it's just the viewers, I think, are worse than the actual creators sometimes. Because I've seen a lot of people who go on to comment on YouTubers who are really big and dictate their petty little terms that need to be changed if they want them to stay. And I used to get into huge comment fights over this shit because they pissed me off so much with how petty and fucking ridiculous these demands were, because they were literally demands. You have to do this, this, and this if you want me to stay subscribed to you, or I want this, this, and this changed, or I want you to do this, this, and this. It's ridiculous. Because I can deal with hate comments any day of the week. Because if you don't like what I'm doing and you're wasting your time commenting on something that I made, you still watched it. Your point is moot. You watched the video. I guarantee I can figure out how to check how long that view was, because it shows up. My average view duration, I can check each individual view and what their durations were on each individual video if I want to. Do I? No, because I have no interest in someone who literally clicked on the video, commented something stupid about, oh, you're the way you do your videos are dumb, or oh, you should stop YouTube forever, or blah 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 blah. I get that shit all the time from spammers and people who just spread hate because it makes them feel good. It doesn't faze me. Like, it doesn't get to me. Watching my stuff go underappreciated, yeah, that can get to me sometimes. Does it get me down every once in a while? Yeah. Do I come out of it okay? Very much so. I usually bounce back stronger than I actually fell into it. And it shows. It shows. I know when I'm not putting 100% into it. into my videos. And I know from watching a lot of my old videos, I remember sitting at this desk recording most of this stuff. Redoing Skyrim is definitely on my list for when I have the chance to do it, which may be a long-term project, because if I redo it, I'm going to do it right this time. I'm going to do it very much in the format of the way I did Tales of the Dragonborn, which was taking it very seriously. But it'll actually be a Let's Play. It won't be a walkthrough. It won't be a step-by-step process. It'll be just me going through the motions of playing the damn game. Will there be a lot of cheating? Probably not. I'll try not to cheat too much. It will not be on the special edition, though, if I ever do it. And the videos will not be hour long. They will be 2 hours. Because I want to get shit done. And I love pain and misery, because sitting for 2 hours to do a video is ridiculous. Back when I did a series called Skyrim Casual, it was just a very relaxed, chill out, kind of stream-like video, where I'm just sitting there playing the damn game to play it. And I kind of enjoyed it at first, but after a while I realized I was repeating myself. So I stopped it. Eventually I may just get rid of it, because I may just get rid of all of the original Skyrim playthrough and redo the whole thing on the Legendary Edition, because frankly, I have a lot better stuff on the Legendary Edition than I do on the Special Edition, and it runs 10 times better. That was my biggest issue, was how bad the game ran when I was recording, back before I figured out how to format all my videos. And I figured out how to reduce my CPU usage. But to sum up basically everything that I've said so far, I'm an idiot. I love being an idiot. I love recording myself being an idiot. Skyrim might get redone, and everybody just needs to learn to chill out and love life, because what else do you have right now? Because I've actually, in the time that I've been working, I've been working my ass off for the past 2 months. Mostly because of this Virginia trip. This Virginia trip is going to be very big for me. Not just because I'm going to go meet Shell, but because this will be the first time I've flown out of my state. I've never flown anywhere before. So this will be an experience. My mother is very worried about it. She always worries. Don't get me wrong, I have the best mother in the world. She's sacrificed a lot for my older sister as well as my younger siblings and I, but she worries a little too much sometimes. But what are you gonna do? She's my mother. I can't exactly change her. I still have a long way to go. I'm not perfect. That's probably going to be the title of this video, this discussion video, is I'm not perfect. I'm human. I'm not a perfect human being. There's no such thing as a perfect human being, and there's no such thing as the perfect outcome of a human being or a perfect life. As much as people want to make believe that there is such a thing as a perfect life, shut up, phone. I know it is 6:30 a.m. I have 2 hours before I have to leave the house. I have to get a couple videos done before I leave. But I'm not perfect. I'm trying. I think that's the biggest thing. I'm trying to evolve and grow as not only a person but as a content creator, but also as someone who just wants to have fun with the videos that I make. I love what I do. I love what I do. A lot of people mistake this will be the last thing I do. A lot of people mistake that just because I talk about what I do on YouTube all the time means that it's all I do. That is not true. I have other hobbies. I have other things that I do. It's why I say I don't have all the time in the world anymore, because I have other things that I do. I'm learning to cook. I'm learning a lot of different encoding and computer things. I'm learning a lot of different stuff. Hell, I'm trying to get back in shape as well. That's a really big thing, cuz I haven't actually been in shape since high school, which was, oh god, forever ago. Now that I think about it. It's been almost 2 years. Christ. But yeah, that's my graduation ring. So EHS 2016. But I love what I do. I love making videos for you guys because, frankly, I would say you're all I've got for right now, but that's not true. My channel always has the chance to grow, and I'm not worried about it. Just because I say stuff like that doesn't mean I expect it to grow. I'm saying it because there's always a chance. There's always that chance that I'll grow, and that day will come whenever it comes. This is basically my hobby, and I put a lot of work into it. But I will say here at the end of this vlog that there probably will not be another one until I fly out. I will maybe make a video before I get on the plane. I'll try and make a video before I get on the plane. And I'll take lots of pictures. I'll probably compile them together and throw them in a video somehow. And I'll definitely make a vlog after after Shell and I get together and talk for a little while, and I'll make a vlog with her, and there'll be a bunch of videos that we'll do together on her channel, I'm sure, because I know she wanted to play Outlast, and some other stuff. I have to go check if my other DualShock controller is still here, because I think my uncle took it to fix my PS4, because I couldn't do it. I couldn't fix it. I don't know. I'm not a PlayStation guy. I grew up with Xbox, but I was more than willing to switch to PlayStation because I wanted to get God of War. That is another great point. I wanted to announce that when my PlayStation 4 is fixed, there will be a full Let's Play of God of War. The new one. Because I really, really, really wanted to play it. And it'll be interesting because it'll be the first time I've played an actual PlayStation game to completion. Like, I played Black Ops 2 Zombies and a couple other games. I think it was Street Fighter. It was either Street Fighter or Tekken on the PlayStation. But that was it. That was pretty much it. I never played a whole lot of PlayStation games. But hey, it'll be an experience. So anyway, that's all the time I have for this discussion. I would like to call it. But thank you guys really for putting up with all the stuff that's been going on. I videos have been sparse recently because I've taken on a lot of hours. I need the money, not just to fly out, but to pay for stuff when I get there. Because I also have to pay for my carry-on, and there's a whole lot of stuff I gotta do still. I also need to get a new ID. Ah, shit! That's a big one. I need to replace my ID because I was an idiot and threw away my old wallet that had my ID in it. I'm a maroon. I'm stupid. Where's the dunce hat? I need to make a dunce hat so I can just put it on my head some days. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. Click the links in the description below for more videos that I've done, as well as other YouTubers that I've worked with. And I will see all of you in the next video. Bye!